Hello. I look okay, my hair. I didn't put any product in it and I'm really surprised like how good it looks. I went to a float pod yesterday and it was chill, but I was cold, so it wasn't 10 out of 10. Anyway, uh my life right now, if you look on the inside, well, from the outside on the like if you look at me, you would think I am doing the worst I've ever done in my life. But I feel so wonderful. I genuinely feel so wonderful because there's nothing that I can lose and there's nothing that can stop me from just kind of doing whatever the fuck I want, you know? Like once you kind of realize that life is really not that deep and you really do not have to fit into other people's standards, life becomes so wonderful. Because I was having a conversation with someone yesterday and we were really disagreeing on the fact that I want to have a successful life and they don't want to do that, and they were not getting along with me because they were insulting what I want from my life, because they thought that what they believe in is the ultimate kind of moral thing, like moral way to live, I guess. And that conversation really drained me because I guess eventually when you kind of become more in tune with your body and like you're able to listen to what is going on with you rather than just being in your head ruminating about, oh, does this person not like me then, like am I doing something wrong, like am I worthless, like am I stupid, am I evil, am I selfish? Because especially let's say when you come from a place of being an empathetic person, it is very easy to get lost in the sauce of like I feel like I am bad for just wanting to take care of myself. And another thing I've realized, like not too long ago, is that people are just okay with being just living a small life, like a small life. And I was like, well, I'm okay with you wanting to live a small life, but you're not okay with me wanting a nice car. Because what does me having a car have to do with you and your morals, you know? And so that kind of whole thing was dreadful and it fell apart eventually. Like, I'm not sure I'm ever gonna talk to that person again, but it is what it is because I have no shame. I have no shame. And yeah, anyway, basically, if you ever want to fucking do anything, just goddamn do it. Just do it because no one's coming to save you and nobody is gonna clap for you when you make yourself small and when you fit in and when you do what they want you to do. Because okay, say I was to listen to this person because I used to think that they are smarter than me. I genuinely used to look up to this person and be like, whoa, like I see something in you that makes me think that you have, I guess, let's say, I don't know, more power because you're more intelligent. And so I would take their word very seriously, even if I disagreed with it in the moment. I would think about it later and be like, oh yeah, no, this makes sense. But now, I do not see that person as better or worse. I just see them as them, and I see that what they want out of life is totally not what I want out of life. Because listen, when I was taking this person's like thoughts and views on life very seriously, I was like genuinely depressed. Like I was feeling depressed because I felt like there was no purpose for me in life, because I don't want to live a small life. I don't want to just like, I don't know, be broke and live somewhere fucking secluded from society. I don't. I want to be in the center of it. I want to have fun. I want to do things. I want to go out. I want to travel. I want to explore, right? So when I kind of employed someone else's like desires, it just really made me upset very much with myself and with life in general, and it made me apathetic, I guess, to an extent. Like I genuinely just could not feel anything for better or worse. Now I also don't feel like I want to. The thing is, because I have dealt with like neurodivergency, and now it's just like I don't really care about it anymore. But basically, when I was taking that shit very seriously, and I was dealing with neurodivergency, what was my point? I was gonna say something. Oh, my life would be very up and down. Like it would be chaos, roller coaster of emotions all the time. I would be feeling things very intensely, and I'd be like, "What is wrong with me? Why am I feeling like I'm always the one person that is crazy because they're overreacting. But the reality is, I'm just human, and if I overreact to something, which is genuinely just reacting because everything is just an experience, you can't overreact because that's not a thing. It's like, yo, if I'm making a scene and it upsets you, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna bottle up my feelings and my emotions and what I have to say to then make myself like get a fucking chronic illness, because that's eventually what happens if you just kind of bottle up your emotions. It will catch up with you because your body is gonna keep you in that survival mode, and it's gonna make you feel like you're safe enough while you're in that dangerous situation. And the moment you are safe, you're gonna get fucked. My back's been fucked for ages now. It's getting so much better because I genuinely just stopped giving a shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like now I am at this baseline of emotions where it's just like I feel like I just feel fine. Like I just exist. And that's like I don't feel like it's like that kind of thing where it's like, oh, I'm depressed and like I don't see the point of life. No, it's just like I've come to realize that most things I don't need to think about. I don't need to give it my energy. So now I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling all the time. Sometimes it's a bit boring, but other than that, it's like I have no complaints. And yeah, and let's say if your life is falling apart and you feel like everything sucks and you're losing all your friends and you have no money and you have no job and no bitches, it's fine, because it's genuinely fine. Like if you get to that bedrock point, the only way is up, really, isn't it? So it's like, you see, I'm just doing me. And if I was to look at me from maybe like 5 years ago today and look at all my like statuses of like I am broke, I have no job, I have well, I have friends, but it's just like I don't feel like my friends really get me. No shade to my friends out there, but I don't. Anyway, and if old me would look at that and be like, yo, are you good? Like you just look like you're spiraling into your fucking doom. But I feel so good. And some people might be like, oh, this is like psychosis, this is mania, this is that. No, because I'm not reckless. I don't know. Yeah, I was watching a video of a girl I've been watching for a while, and she was basically just like talking the same way I think now, which I think is so interesting, that there are people out there that think the exact same way as me. I just haven't met them yet. And so that's kind of one thing that's like not keeping me going, but I'm looking forward to. I'm excited to meet new people through like what I'm doing now, as well as like, I don't know, like Instagram and TikTok, whatever else I'm gonna post. But I'm excited to just make connections and get other people's like perspectives on life, as well as just like share a good time with them. And yeah, also, if anyone ever talks to you, like if anyone ever keeps mentioning something in you to you, then it's probably not about you, it's probably about them. Because why are you so bothered with this thing that you think I am doing? Because I'm not doing anything, I'm just talking. And the fact that you keep mentioning this thing might just mean you're the one dealing with it. And then they're like, oh, I'm exhausted of having like trouble in my life and talking about bullshit and arguing with people. Me too. We didn't have to get here, but you shat on my whole fucking point of life, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, this is fine. I'm gonna make myself small because your perception of life and your perception of what is good is give away everything you have. You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I don't want that for myself. I want more for myself. And also, like, what boggles my mind is when you're having a normal conversation with someone, then you mention, like, let's say your goals in passing, and then they give you some dumbass scenario that's never gonna happen, and they're like, answer me that, riddle me this. How did we get here? How are we talking about this? This didn't even enter my scope of like thinking and reality. How are we answering these hypotheticals that are never gonna happen? And then this motherfucker is asking me like oh, actually I'm not gonna say that, but it was so absurd. And it's like, we both know you don't want to do that, so why are you asking me like is it okay for me to do that? Like, we know you don't want to do that, so why are you asking me if it's okay for you to do that? What is this conversation about? And then he's confused when I am pissed as fuck and calling him names because he is... Bro, never argue with a man, ever. Because if he thinks he's figured it out in life, no. Like, leave him be with his figured out. Because I swear to God, that shit was so... Like, I was so confused. And by the end of it, I wasn't even pissed. Because I was like, this was just weird. Like, it wasn't even a waste of time. And, like, yeah, I was exhausted after it, but then I went to bed, so it was fine. But it's just like, why did this happen? So now, actually, today, I'm gonna sit and think about what can I take away from that, because it was so strange. I am not saying that I am better, and I'm not saying I'm gonna come out of this being superior or whatever. No, I'm just gonna learn my lesson from whatever it is that happened and move on with my life. But, guys, never argue with a man. Never. I swear to God, it's just like... Because the thing is, I was so pissed because I was like, I want to keep talking to you and, like, stay in contact with you. But I cannot because I'm hitting a brick wall of where you think you're more right than me. But then you're telling me, oh, I don't think I'm better than you and think I'm more right. It's just, I thought you were smarter and, like, you're gonna reach my words eventually. Huh? Whoa, how did we get here? Your goal, like, your life is not my goal. So why would I get back to your words? What am I to learn from this? And the thing is, I've already been through what he was talking about anyway. And I was like, this is not enough for me. I want more. And that's fine. Because life is not, it's not that serious. And if you want to go and be, I don't know, a celebrity influencer, or you want to go have a bakery, whatever, doesn't matter. Go and do it. And don't ask for anybody's permission. What kind of upsets me is when I see, like, especially when you're someone transitioning to university and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna study this, and I'm like, oh, like, where are you gonna study it? And they're like, my parents told me. Okay, are your parents living your life? Why are you letting your parents tell you what to study? You're gonna hate it, and then that's gonna lead to you hating your life. So why are you doing that? Why are you wasting your time for someone else's dreams? I don't get it. Anyway, so yeah, what was I saying right before this? I don't know, but I think this is good enough. Just go pursue your goals and don't listen to what other people have to say, because most of the time they don't know what they're doing either. So if you know what you want to do, then go and do it. Yeah.